Good evening, YouTube. I'd just like to address you, the people of Earth, which includes me, that I've been watching some pretty funny videos about what they reckon all of these crazy going-ons in the world are, and a lot of them are pretty understandable. I mean, you've got things like meteorites hitting the ground and flying overhead. Well, that's expected, you know. Then things sort of happen. And there's one particular point in the video which makes me worry about some of the Christian cultists. I'm sorry, but Christianity isn't just a religion anymore. It's a cult for some people. And she's looking up at the sky with her family, and she goes, "Oh, I think it's Jesus coming to pick us up." And I'm just thinking to myself, are people really that dumb? Okay, I can explain, I think, what was going on in the sky. You've seen those Chinese lanterns. Well, when they fly by, they kind of look like ships, I suppose. You wouldn't know, obviously, unless you'd seen them. But yeah, they didn't look like anything out of the ordinary, and they were just disappearing, which would suggest that they'd gone out and eventually they're going to land somewhere, because eventually when they get too high, the oxygen gets thinner, obviously, and then they disperse and go out. So yeah, I'll just debunk that for that woman who's a bit crazy. Other things I've seen, like the alien greys, I find that so interesting. The very concept of alien greys could work. I mean, why not? Why not have a life form that comes from another planet, or comes from our planet and lives underwater or something like that? It just seems, you know, perfectly normal. Nowadays, when you think of how technology's gone and how much we've progressed in science and how much we understand, it seems like the most plausible thing that there's going to be life forms outside of our own solar system. Also, things like wormholes, I'm pretty sure they could exist. I mean, they cannot disprove that they exist or prove they exist. And also, you've got these shape-shifting reptilians, which could exist. I mean, why not? Just, you know, my opinion, I think there is something going on. There are people out there from other planets. I'll say people because I don't really want to insult a race of beings or races of beings who may potentially be our allies and we don't know about them. I think we should just accept that, you know, the government likes to hide things, people like to make up stories, and just get on with life. And if they wanted to make themselves known, I'm pretty sure they would just go to the government and say, could you, you know, tell the world about us. But if that's not the case, then maybe in a couple of years' time, 10 years' time, maybe even next year, who knows, something may happen. Well, anyway, that's my review on it all. Yeah, so if anyone, any crazy Christian people there that believe that it's got something to do with Jesus or angels or anything like that, okay, no, I'm pretty sure it's got nothing to do with that. So yeah, thank you very much for your time, and I will be making videos every now and then. Of course, after watching silly YouTube videos, I got caught up in that part of YouTube where you just don't know what to do. So yeah, please give me your views on the subject, and please make videos to the subject or comments to the subject. Thank you very much.